SDP youth group rejects El-Rufai's defection, calls him unfit and morally unqualified, alleges takeover plot. My dear listeners, moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. A youth coalition within Nigerian Social Democratic Party (SDP) has rejected the defection of former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, accusing him of attempting to seize control of the party for personal or political gain. El-Rufai resigned from the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) on Monday after months of meetings with opposition leaders and officially joined SDP earlier this week. However, his defection has sparked outrage among some party members, particularly within the SDP Youth and Supporters Coalition. In a statement issued on Friday, the group's president, Comrade Abdul Samad Bello, described El-Rufai as unfit and morally unqualified to join the SDP, citing his anti-democratic record during his time as governor. We reject El-Rufai's entrance into our party in its entirety. He has come not as a reformer but as an undertaker, seeking to bury the SDP before it even has the chance to grow, Bello said. The coalition also criticized the party's leadership for what it described as a clandestine deal that allowed El-Rufai's defection, warning that its presence could destabilize the party. El-Rufai has never believed in democracy. His history of suppressing opposition voices, sidelining party members, and enforcing his will through coercion is well known, Bello added. It is shocking that the leadership of our party would allow itself to be infiltrated by someone whose tenure in office was marked by impunity, authoritarianism, and disregard for democratic values. The former governor's entry into the party has already sparked tensions. On Wednesday, supporters staged a demonstration at the SDP national headquarters in Abuja, calling for the resignation of the party's national secretary, Olu Agunloye. According to the Youth Coalition, this is evidence of El-Rufai's attempt to seize control of the party's leadership. Barely days after joining our party, El-Rufai is already pushing for a leadership change. He is demanding that Olu Agunloye resigns, even when the party has its own internal mechanisms for handling such matters. This is a clear sign of his desperation to control the SDP and mold it in his own image, the statement added. The group accused El-Rufai of using the SDP as a platform for his personal political ambitions, particularly in light of his recent criticisms of President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC. El-Rufai's resignation from the APC and his calculated entry into the SDP is nothing but a desperate attempt to reinvent himself politically, Bello added. The same man who once insulted opposition leaders and dismissed them as irrelevant is now seeking refuge in their midst. His hypocrisy knows no bounds. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news, and now before we go, moving down to the comment section, the first comment here says, El-Rufai lacks the moral uprightness to contest for any political office due to his atrocities against the Southern Kaduna people During his 8-year rule, he should be seen as a threat to national security. Another commenter says Tinubu don't start the best. He knows how to do with zero experiences of good governance. Another commenter says cast your ballot for Article B in the forthcoming 2027 presidential election. Let us not swiftly forget that El-Rufai aligns with extremist ideologies. And the last commenter says if SDP is serious about getting into power, then they should accommodate everyone including the devil, form coalition and remove the ruling party, and thereafter drop off the bad eggs. Tinubu will however do everything to ensure opposition does not unite because they will unseat him. The number of votes scored by opposition parties in the last election is more than the votes Tinubu scored, and he knows. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.